Just when you think that everything is going perfectly at Bradford City do a Bradford City. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing the whole new membership scheme that Bradford City have today released, and it's certainly not gone down very well with the fan base. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Do you think this membership scheme is a good idea, and what are your thoughts on if you purchase the membership scheme you receive 100 loyalty points? It's certainly not the best thing that Bradford City have done in the past couple of years. I've given the club a lot of credit for a lot of the off the field things that they have been doing, so I think despite how poor we've been on the pitch, a lot of the stuff we've been doing off the pitch has been really good, but this is just not the one. Right, let's get into it. So Bradford City put this tweet out at 9 o'clock this morning saying, take a step closer to Bradford City with all new We Are the Bantam's membership packages now available from just £25. Before we get into that, what is this? What is this? Is this meant to be the new badge? I don't think I've ever seen anybody want a new badge. There is nothing wrong with the current Bradford City badge whatsoever. What on earth is this? It seems like a waste of time or potentially a waste of money if we paid someone to design this. This better not be the new club badge. We don't need a new club badge. I speak for every Bradford City fan when I say leave the badge as it is, and especially don't make it that, because that is absolutely awful. Moving on, let's get into what the article says. It says, We Are the Bantams become a member today. Supporters are able to take a step closer to Bradford City with We Are the Bantam's membership packages now available for just £35. So here it's 25. On the website it says 35. I know there's different prices for different ages, but yeah, there's not really much consistency there. Coming with a whole host of executive benefits, the membership launched in the partnership with Four Wall Creative offers ticketing perks, retail discounts, exciting content, money can't buy prizes, and a bumper welcome pack. What's more, each member will receive 100 loyalty points. So you're being rewarded for your loyalty by having a spare £35. I don't really see how that's loyalty, but they will be added to your online balance, as well as an exclusive 48-hour window to purchase the club's new kits, even though the home and away kit have both been released, neither of which sold out. And then the third kit will be getting released at the end of this month, when we're already 2-3 months into the season. So I know we've had delays and all that sort of stuff, but it's not exactly some MI5 sort of secret. You know, the kit has already been leaked all over social media and all that sort of stuff. But with 3 different membership packages available to purchase for little bantams free of charge. Juniors, £25 for those aged between 5 and 13. So a 14-year-old class as an adult, that'll cost you £35. There is sure to be something for everybody in claret and amber. Fair enough. You know what? If we're going to release a membership scheme, I have absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. The only problem I have with it is that you get 100 loyalty points for purchasing a £35 membership package. I thought the whole point of getting rid of the away priority is so we didn't have things like this. There is no point having a loyalty point system if you're going to get loyalty points for things that aren't attending football matches. You're giving people 100 loyalty points, which is a hell of a lot. That's 10 away games. Nearly half of the away games start the season. If you attend, then you'll get 100 loyalty points, but you get that for just paying for a membership. It doesn't sit right with me whatsoever. To break it down in a little bit more detail, I've worked out how much the ticket and coach has cost me for the first 4 away games of the season. Now, I'm in the top band for the loyalty points. I missed like 5 or 6 games last season in every competition. I haven't missed a game so far this season, but the Barrow game, I spent £18 on a ticket, £12 on a coach. That cost £30 in total. Colchester was £21 for the ticket, £38 for the coach. That's £59 in total. I'm also, for all the ticket prices, adding on the £1 that you have to pay for purchasing online and a £1 delivery fee as well. So I'm just putting it all into one. If the actual ticket price was £2 cheaper than that, but obviously I've still had to pay the extra £2. Hartlepool set you back £22 for the ticket and £15 for the coach, £37 in total. And Tranmere was £24 for the ticket, £15 for the coach, £39 in total. So far this season, £165 would earn you 40 loyalty points. So you could spend £130 less and get 60 more loyalty points. Do you see where I'm coming from when I say that this simply is not fair? Now, I understand that the club only earns, I think I read something like 2% from away ticket sales, and they earn absolutely nothing from coaches because the club don't run the coaches, they're run personally by supporters, or at least that's, I believe, the way that it works. So fair enough, they don't earn much money from the away games, or especially away ticket sales, so they want to push people to go to more home games, which is exactly why the home games you get 20 loyalty points for, and the away games you get 10 points for. For me personally, I think, for example, for every away game, it should be for every 5 miles, say, you travel, you should get 1 loyalty point for that. Now, if you work the miles out from Valley Parade to the destination of where you're going. Say if you're going from Valley Parade to Mansfield Town, that's 49 miles, so you'd get, round up and get something like 50 loyalty points. I don't really know how you would work it out, but I just think 10 loyalty points. Say when I went to Colchester on a Tuesday night, spent nearly £60 alone on the ticket and the coach. I know you got like a free hot drink or free beer. It was something like, I think you got £4, I think, to spend at the kiosk. So we'll say it was £55. To spend £55 on ticket and coach alone and only get 10 loyalty points, there's not really much loyalty there, is you're not really being rewarded for going to Colchester away on a Tuesday night when you get the same amount of loyalty points as what you would get for going to Harrogate on a Saturday. Now, I know it's had a lot of confusion and debate over social media, does the loyalty point system work? And I think that bringing a loyalty point system in was the correct decision. I think if you complain about the loyalty point system because you haven't got enough points, that's kind of the whole purpose of the point system. If you haven't got enough points, then you haven't gone to enough games, simply, and that's the fact. Whatever the excuse is, if you haven't got enough loyalty points, you've simply not been to enough games. But I think bringing in things like this membership scheme where you can pay £35 to get 100 loyalty points, it kind of forces people's hand. Like, if you're on the verge of being in that top category, you'd purchase something like this, and then you don't have to go to the next 10 away games because the club don't really benefit from you travelling to away games. And now I've also seen some rumours and stuff like that, that in the future, if you spend money at the kiosk or in the club shop, you're going to get loyalty points for that. This isn't loyalty points. That's not the whole purpose of a loyalty point system. It should simply be for attending matches and purchasing tickets. That is what a loyalty point system is for, not buying a hot dog at the kiosk because you get a little bit more money from that. And I feel like they're having to do these sort of things because we're a self-sustained club. Obviously, Stefan Rupp, the owner, doesn't put any money in. He also doesn't take any money out. Ryan Sparks has said that we are self-sustained. We get the money from any money generated from fans. And I understand that we are going to have to bring in things like the membership scheme. And were people really going to purchase the membership scheme without the loyalty points incentive? Probably not, or at least it wouldn't be as high as the amount of people who will purchase now because of the scheme. Now, there's obviously been a lot of unhappy fans on social media. I would say it's probably about a 95% to 5% split between unhappy and happy. Even with the people who don't have that many loyalty points and haven't been to that many games, even they're agreeing that it's simply unfair. Now, this personally won't affect me all too much. I'm already in the top category. I don't really think I'll fall all too far down if I don't purchase, but I just simply don't think that it's fair that somebody can spend £35 and get the exact same as the equivalent of 10 away games when 4 away games alone so far this season cost £165 on average. I just simply don't see how that's fair. Now, like I said, I understand from the club's point of view, they've got to generate money and all that sort of stuff, and maybe people wouldn't purchase the membership scheme without the loyalty points incentive, but I just don't think that's what a loyalty point system should be. It should be there for people who are there to attend matches and all that sort of stuff, not because you spend, a £5 on a hot dog in the concourse, or you go and buy the home shirt, all that sort of stuff. I don't think that rewards loyalty. That rewards fans with the deepest pockets, essentially, and especially with the living costs at the moment, all that sort of stuff. It just simply, I just don't think it's fair. Now we're gonna have a look at some of the replies from Bradford City fans on the announcement about the new membership scheme. Now, the initial tweet reaction went down with 42 likes at the time of recording, 19 quote tweets, 2 retweets, and 60 replies. That's how you probably know something has gone very, very wrong. Somebody here says, I follow this club away from home and fork out way too much money for it, but people can get 100 loyalty points for 35 quid. W2F is this all about? You should accumulate more loyalty points for away distance and awkwardness. Rochdale away shouldn't be the same as Swindon on a Tuesday night, just saying. Opportunity to buy loyalty points in a quick cash grab from the club. Stinks to high heaven, really. How can someone spend £35 on a scarf and get the same loyalty points as some forking out time and money on 10 away games? Shocking idea and needs to rethink. I think the membership scheme would be completely fine if it didn't have the 100 loyalty points, because it's, like I said, it's just simply not fair. And I feel like I am repeating myself, but it really isn't fair. Somebody here says, an absolute disgrace. The aways I've attended this year now means to not get the video demonetized, I'll say now means nothing. Somebody who's gone to none now has more points than me for £35. Piss poor and very out of touch devalues loyalty and is just whoever can afford it in the current times. It's even more bizarre this has been launched. The loyalty scheme has been a mess from the start. The latest scheme makes a mockery of all our fans who have travelled away. Backing fans into a corner to cash grab is a really bad move, especially as the relationship between the club and the fans has improved recently. Not good. And I agree with that quite a lot, because on Tuesday night, we saw at full time that there's a clear connection at the moment between the players, the management staff, and the fans, which is something we've not had for many years. Since really, I'd probably say the McCall 16-17 season, we haven't really had a connection like that. Somebody here also says it's becoming a joke now. Loyalty points should be there to reward people who go to the away games, not who spend the most money in the club. And pretty much a lot of people saying the same thing, really. Someone here says, next month, Harrogate, Salford and Grimsby in the space of 3 weeks. It will cost well over £100 in tickets and travel, and you will be rewarded with 30 loyalty points. If you buy a membership, you earn 70 points more for £70 less, so you're forced to buy a membership to protect your position. Pretty much everybody else says the same thing, and I can't really disagree with anybody here. It's a good idea, but it should not at all have loyalty points incentive for purchasing a membership. That's not loyalty points. Loyalty points should be if you attend a match, not for how much money you spend at the club or in the club shop. But anyway, that's my rant over. I don't really do rants. I don't really like to do them. I don't like to be negative and all that sort of stuff, but I feel like this is something that I've got to speak out on, because it's simply unfair. If you go to 10 away games this season and spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds, you will get the same rewards as somebody who spends £35 on a membership. It's just wrong in my opinion. But I'm going to leave it there for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on the whole membership and getting 100 loyalty points for purchasing sort of scheme? Thank you very much for watching. Shout out to our current tier 3 channel member B Davies 211. Have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you all tomorrow for the Stevenage at home match vlog. Peace.